go. Alright. Check Discord. Okay. Go ahead and load in. Over here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to something that is not Weapons Mod Wednesday. Instead, we're back with some more Elden Ring Night Rain, and I'm gonna try to explain why in due time. So, last time we played, we were doing a thing with Wylder, pretty much doing what I like to kind of refer to as Wylder's Revenge arc, where basically we go up against all the main bosses in the game and trying to have a loadout to, have the main effective weakness for said boss or something close to it thereof, and have mainly have different loadouts, for say, like our weapon doing, X stat, having X starting a damage inflicting thing here, or all other jazz and stuff. And last time we played, we were attempting to do dark. Okay. So let me break it down. So beforehand, we did Sentient Pest and Augur, also known as these two. Um, we attempted at one point in time to do the Everdark Sentient Pest because it's trying to do the whole situation of Sovereign Sigil grinding, but it didn't go so well. So we had um, we had done regular Sentient Pest. We got through that. Took about almost 4+ hours or somewhere along those lines to finally kill Augur. On my downtime, I went against Equilibrious Beast, aka Libra. I decided to make that as its own little thing and count that towards the Revenge arc because I had a pretty lucky little run. But in the last stream, we attempted to do Dark Drift Night, which we did. And then I think we tried to do Fissure in the Fog, but things didn't really go too well. I think it was like there was two recluses and everything, and or something like that. But basically, it didn't go well. Basically, yeah, I'd say we did decently, but we didn't beat Caligo. So I was like, you know what? I'm not really doing anything, so why don't we just, play some more Night Rain, kind of, still slowly but surely get ourselves built up to the DLC, because it's going to be, I think it's next Thursday as far as this time goes. And I was just like, you know what? I kind of want to do this thing, sooner rather than later. So, yeah. And, I can actually just show it here. So this right here is my little build that I've put together. This is what pretty much is my fire build, and everything. I have standard attacks enhanced with fiery follow-ups when using character skill for Wylder, which mainly have to do with great swords only. +1 and the ultimate art gauge, and physical attack at +2. The other one is critical hits boost standard recovery speed. Give me a sec. Improves initial standard attack and changes the pedal's armament skill to eruption at start of expedition because, it's a fiery thing and I wanted to build try to get as much fire value as possible. And then I got increased run aggravation for self and allies. Starting armament deals fire damage and +3 intelligence because it was basically the best little result that I could technically get. One that would, I'd say, make more sense compared to all the others that I currently have. You know, maybe it's like I'll do this because this one right here, it's not too bad either. Um, this one would be like a nice little term. Like I say, like these two are definitely. That's a good thing for Raider if you want to do that. That one's not too bad. Especially like, if you had like the especially like, if you had a relic, for the Everdrill attack up for each Everdrill prisoner defeated, and then yeah, like I think I was using this at one point in time. I was like, well, there's only like two things, so why not? I was like, why not? Just go from there. So, but yeah. Now, I don't know exactly how things are going to go because sometimes, things could take quite a bit of time for, like queue times the queue times basically could take quite a bit of time, to like find actually anyone doing anything, with certain bosses and shit. So, but yeah. The idea that I have is I'm hoping to, I'm hoping to, do a little thing with, like queuing up against Caligo, queuing up against Night Aspect, beating both of them, and then I could be able to move on to the next character that I kind of wanted to do a little revenge arc thing for. And that was Guardian. I was gonna play around as Guardian and play around with some of the loadout stuff that I have for him. Which I guess I can kind of get like a bit of a sneak peek, show people my builds, stuff that I made. So this one right here is my holy loadout. Um, I've kind of had like the thing at this point where it's like I've kind of been wanting to have like at least the restore the restore HP while Auger's active, and then possibly like having the increased duration of character skills, and all that. So I was like, oh, let's use this, and that's what I came up with so far. Um, this one right here actually, this one right here is actually something that I changed around. There was something I actually changed around at one point for Guardian. I think I think I was doing a thing where it was like I think I had like increased maximum stamina, and I had like I think I had like a Wraith Calling Bell in my possession, and then I think it's like earlier today I saw a video on YouTube about someone who did a Guardian build, and uh, I'd say it was pretty much like this, but the second relic, at least from what I could see, was about like improved guard counter, which I was like, that's a good little thing, but um, it's like I didn't really have like some of like a god tier, loadout for that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this because because it's probably one of the other better ones, like one of the more alternative ones that I could use. Um, this one right here, I'd say is kind of like the regular the main loadout that I often would probably play around with for when I play as Guardian. And I guess the reason why is because of I think it's like Dark Knight of the Champion, which is the yellow relic that you see in the middle. Because of the whole situation of like increased max stamina, boost attack power, added infinity attacks, and defeating enemies fills more of the art gauge. So there was that. So it's just like, you know what, let's go with that. Zoro and Pun. But yeah, like when it comes to the characters, I have things for like Wylder, Guardian, Duchess, Raider, and Executor. Like I think I pretty much say like have like a thing for almost everyone except for Recluse and Revenant. Because, with the whole thing, it's like, oh, like build use like a starting armament, because you can't do like the whole starting armament deals, this, that, and the other, so. Okay, so. Got a Madness camp nearby. That for off that for now. I'll take the thing for less likely to be targeted. It looks like we got another little house thing here. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, this is a Madness camp here. And this is gonna be like the friendly flame troll. get hit. There we go. It's not the best thing, but at least we have another. At least we have another great sword we can use. I'd say probably for right now, I'm like the idea that I kind of have is I'm kind of wanting to maybe keep the thing with Golden Vow. Not only because it has not only because of it being Golden Vow, but also because you know, the glit blades and everything. I see Libra's here as well. But I don't know for sure, but I noticed that we do have Noclateo, aka the Shrouded City, so either that's by Randomar and Jeebus, or the other Wylders got a remembrance to do. Alright. Yay! Got a great sword that does fire and also has bleed. Go here. Oh, I missed a thing. So now I have two great swords that do eruption. Foul foot. That. That. Alright, let's see what Liberal's got in store. I actually didn't see. Nah, he doesn't really have anything good. Usually the things I'd say that I would probably take is like either, you know, like I desire a powerful weapon, or I want more runes at most, so. much as I kind of want to do the thing, I think I'll just take a stance break. Ouch. Heal. Alright, so I'd say I got a nice little setup going so far. Come on, do the thing. I don't have a stone sword key. Like, I literally do not have a stone sword key. I guess while we're waiting, possibly, we'll go activate this, Sorcerer's Rise. I don't know if I'll be able to get there in time, but... yeah, if we can be able to get another flash charge thing, you know, that'd be always nice. Well, I see Loretta. I'd rather not deal with her. And just think, and I bet you she's probably going to be near the Shrouded City as well. Because usually when the Shrouded City is a thing for this, for the shifting earth and all that, she's not too far off. But yeah, let's not deal with her. Excuse me, Mr. Guardian Golem. Woody. Ow. We can get those crit hits. Wow. And there we go. Storage key. Why are we going back there? So like, wouldn't it make more sense if we try to go to the city, Shrouded City? I'm gonna go the way. I don't really know what the others are doing. I mean, we took out of there was like singing no or whatever, so. Learning pod. Dang, all these are learning pods. Okay. Okay, there's the other Wylder. Do that. Get my main starting sword to +1 at most. I hate when they teleport. All they do is just teleport. He's got the, what is it, the Flame of the Red Man or something? Okay. Fire Knife Assassin. Next up, I like we'll do the thing, and it's like, go this way, jump up here. Bolt of granite sacks. Good day. I'll take that. For the hell of it. Okay. There should be a thing down here. Okay. All ailments. Okay. Over here. Not that. Ooh, another goal. This one got heavy thrusting sword. I think I actually take poise. Alright. Yo. Ow. Ow. down. Ow. Damn it, we're all down. Fuck. And we're gonna get pushed out. Like, and we're gonna get pushed out because of the fucking storm. Because the fucking storm's like right the damn arena. So, unfortunately, we have to say fuck it. You know, apparently I'm the low level. What is that? Don't need it. I'll be lucky if I somehow got to level 10. I should not have been hitting. Yep. Oh, bullshit. That should have been a crit hit. Dancer. Ow. Okay, that's bullshit. Little spin the wind. Okay, that should do it. Ow! She's after me. God damn it. They can't nerf that. She's only be able to do one. So she's only be able to like one fucking spin. And we're dead. Damn it. We should not have gone down to this bitch. And I'm not saying that as like, oh, you know, my teammates were terrible. No, that's not it. It's the fucking boss itself. Fucking boss itself, you know, the bitch. You know, we literally should have had that, but it's whatever, I guess. Hold on. This one, this one's randomly check and see if I can maybe get lucky to have like starting government deals fire damage and also having like Wylder's like Wylder's thing and like do fire spread area. Yeah, well, I mean, there's that, but the madness thing is just, it's like the madness thing is just like, that's really going to be useful. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, first attempt ends in failure because we didn't even get because we got beat by fucking Dancer of the Burl Valley, which we shouldn't have, but. Da, 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 da. Okay. We was different people, but still the same old combination. Looks like we got Crater this time. White shot. A little bit of a delay situation. as Guardian Golem, so I can hear the bonk, bang, bang, bang. Dex of Intelligence. Too slow. Alright, no chest there. Always check there from time to time in a place like this. It's more or less one of those little situations where it's like, you play this game quite a bit, and it's like, oh hey, it's up there. I also see that we got a mausoleum over there, but I doubt we'll be using it. probably I'm probably gonna be keeping at most my starting weapon, my starting greatsword, because it has fire and also it has eruption. So because I didn't hear no trolls. That frost proc though, my dude. That rumbling might have been the shifting earth at play. There wasn't no meteor. Twerk no meteor. Recovery speed. There you wish. I want to see what's up in these chests up here. Cause when else are you gonna? Because when are you gonna get another chance like this? Ow! Ow! Oh, get out of the fucking way. Maybe we can try. Oh, please. No, but I'll say so. Also, it's like has flaws and stuff. Okay. 'Cause that's pretty much the best thing you can really get out of all that shit. Hey, I think I know where that's at. It's in the crater area. Cause usually the thing that a lot of people do whenever I play this and have the crater event, they often will go to like they would go like right to the crater area around like start day 2. Like they would try and do that. They would try and get the flask there. They were literally trying to get the flask there and everything. And then they would make their way down to the crater, killing all of the fire boils along the way. And then, get to the bottom, kill the boss. It's basically the magma worm. And then, what are we doing? If you want to go down, you must round this way. Hey, look at here. Look at here, Herschel. Like, you bitches were so oblivious. Let's say, what the fuck? Going around a complete circle. Bruh. Yeah. Ah, bitch. I'm the police. You're dead. It's gold! Okay. Here we go. Unlike the last one, we should be good here. Yeah, like, we're literally around the bottom area. Check here because usually sometimes it just takes care of. That's really the biggest best thing, but whatever. Oh fuck, I just realized I did not get the damn church up there. It's like I was really around that area and all of a sudden it's like, nope. The dumbass am I. We got in time for the thread. Oh, fuck you. That did not hit. There we go. Here we go. If all else fails, just vomit and run. Waste fucking time. There we go. Take it for Black Flame Tornado. Alright, so +2 here, +2 there. +2 here, +2 there, +2 everywhere. No, easy. Heel veel. Yeah, I actually need to come here to get the fucking flask. Like, we sure we want to go down there and kill that thing? I guess that's a yes. Ow. Winding Grace. I love it. Uh, I was faster than you were. Screw you. My dude, I'm over here. Alright, please let this be the one. Let this be the one. On the run. Godskin. How fucking dare you? He's gonna fart. I don't know why, but like the only kind of fart sound I can do is one that sounds like a wet fart. Ow. Of course you do that. You're not lucky with that. Ow. Yep. That's cheating. Can't see, you're not supposed to hit me. Woohoo! Okay, we need to kill the noble. We need to kill the fucking noble. Otherwise, he's gonna keep just rolling out like he's fucking Limp Bizkit. That should not have been a grab. That was a cheat. He had no range on me. Alright, big nuts down, so Pink Skeenish is all what's left. I missed and I didn't even see it. Preoccupied waves. I'll need me some of them projectiles. Alright, let's see. That. Well, you know, I actually don't need that. Let's go. 98, 202. Of course. I hate what it is. Let's I'm trying to slide. Oh, what that doesn't matter. Ew. Okay, now Caligo's going to do his little drive-by. I could not avoid any fucking thing. Yeah, there's a fucking ice shit that's on me. Thank you. Oh, fuck off, Caligo. I said fuck off. Oh, come on. Thank you. One more drive-by. Ow. Should not have been a thing. at her. Bitch. Okay. So that... I don't think I can be able to do anything with that. I don't think Revenant can have Bloodblade, because I'll keep it for now, but I'm probably not going to use it. It's a decent little one, especially with the frost resistance. There's attack. Okay. We doing the thing so far. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go use the bathroom. So I'm going to BRB and boosting you guys and all that stuff. So, yeah. Alright, I am back. So, alright, so Calico's done. So the only one left is Night Aspect, aka Final Boss. Alright, so this is what I use. Okay, so when it comes to Night Aspect per se, this is pretty much what I use for when I go fight them. Because it's probably like the best little loadout that I've gotten so far in this game. With all the amount of times I've actually played this game. It's like you got the remembrance items, and you got the lucky the lucky yellow slot here. Um, Now, if I remember correctly, I believe that when it comes to, I believe that what, excuse me, I believe that when it comes to the night aspects thing for Wilders, like if you're doing Wilder's Remembrance, right? Um, I think like the one thing that you want to be able to do in order to to like put the closing the closing moments on that. I think like at most you have to have the silver tier equipped. And I think the way that I think what happens is like during Wilder's Remembrance, um, unless if someone actually and someone unless if someone like somehow uh, like bleeds over, and like has their thing go on instead of yours. I think like what happens is that the way to get the silver tier is, I think, like through, I, I want to say through Naklateo, aka the Shrouded City, because I know like, because I do know that Wilder's thing has a remembrance, little mission thing on that shifting Earth, and I think you have to kill like a headless troll or whatever. Do that, and I think you get the silver tier. Um, Now, I think after that, you face the night aspect, aka Hilster, and then afterwards, if you beat Hilster with that thing equipped, then you'll get you can get uh, a new little ending, which I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of say it right here and now. Yeah. So when it comes to the ending for Wilder's Remembrance ending, with Hilster, um, you'll basically see Hilster's body like just out like in the middle of nowhere. Okay, like it's out in the middle of nowhere doing like it's pretty much like just lifeless or whatever. And what happens is you go up to the body, and then I think it gives like you the cue of like use silver tier, and then you have a little cutscene plays, and then he'll use it, and then Wylder becomes a new Hillster, aka the new Night Lord boss. And I think that because I'm trying to remember because I don't pay attention to the lore and stuff all the time, but like and all that, but I think it was because Wylder did that because of how he and Duchess are siblings. And I think like, if like the night ends, or like if you like the night ends or whatever, then her existence is pretty much over with. Like she served her purpose, and she died and all that. So I want to see. Yeah, there's not really much. trying to think. Cause like I have done that. I've already I have done the stuff before. So I'm just kind of thinking to myself like, do I want to go with my holy loadout or do I want to go with the main loadout? You know what? I'm gonna take a random ass YOLO and just go with my main loadout that I often use. I'm just gonna just do that. I'm just gonna just do that. Because, like, I got, like, a lot of stuff, I got, like, basically, like, four things I can able to use that's specifically made, for Wylder. It's like, I will have, like, at most, like, +4 multiple heart gauge. I will have, like, uh, two grapple shot hook things. You have the arc activation spreads fire in the area. And then I can be able to do the fiery after effect, with a great sword. And I'd say, um, at most that the only thing I can hope for is maybe actually get something that, will do holy. Like maybe like, if I get lucky, I'll be able to somehow get a holy weapon. So, the one thing that I kind of hate to deal with. So, the one thing I kind of hate to do is a little thing that happens on YouTube. So every now and then they do this thing where it's like, you try to like, I feel like at most like, you try to go to like you try to go to like your video stuff, right? And it's like, oh, verify that it's you, and then you do all the stuff needed, and then um and then it's like next thing you know, it's like, oh, we'll be able to and then it's like next thing you know, it's like you get like a security alert message, like like new login or whatever the fuck. Am I gonna get a recluse and an executor? Alright, normal map. Got my shield. Oh, actually didn't mean to get that. Yeah, so the executor has so the executor has the loadout that I like to use when I play as him. Like the triple proc thing of like the bleed, like I think it's like base bleed. You got poison and then frost. Okay, where you guys going? I thought we were going through the fucking cave thing. I guess not. Alright. You wanna do a ting? So let's do a ting. And they want me to go here. I'm just now realizing that there is no fucking, no holes. Ow! Out of my way, boy. Do that. 3. Boiled prawn, boiled crab. Another magic place. Extra pouch thing. Yep. Didn't mean to get that. I'll take that for now, then I guess. Out of my way, jerk-ass. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not dealing with ancestral spirit here. soul like that. What is this? It's frost. Get some gold here. Like, oh, guess maybe go on here. We got red main knights. I was faster than you were. Stamina raise. Hang on. Fucking hate Night Sky, dude. That's Glaze Boy now. Ow. Bitch. Ah, some death bomb. Attacks that land. Farmer said we can try to go there. Oh, that's Loretta. I did not want to deal with her bitch ass. That's not a hit. good. And I will switch it for that. Gaskin swelling clothy. Come here, you. I was like, where the fuck was I seeing Roger's Rapier at? Alright, so I do have a holy weapon. I should be good in the hood. Shield bash. Forked greatsword. So, what now? Mine. I think. Oh. Betting stone one. Where the fuck did you come from? Ooh. Alright, if everything goes well, this will be like the little finale of Wylder's Revenge arc. That's Spellbreak Hunter. We ain't gonna have no time for that. Ow. We don't do the thing. Ew, 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 ew. Hello and goodbye. I don't think I checked under here, so I think I kind of want to do that. Okay, it's a voiceless talisman. Oh, 5%. Like the last gen, mobile footnotes. Hey! Yep. I'm trying to do a thing. Busting and all that. Can't get a fucking thing. Let's see. Get rid of that. Success. Do that. Because Bros like needs the holy. Okay. I dodged, Dean. That's bullshit. Ow, I healed! Like, I literally fucking hit the heal button. Fuck. That was a dodge. I was in the air. I'm gonna have no fucking heals like I usually do some fucking reason. I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's frost. Lovely. Fuck you! That was cheating. Some fucking move and all of a sudden it's like it goes like has to be like right where I was. Fuck! Fuck! Reload! He's gonna kill me. You lucky fuck. That should have been a dodge. If the executor didn't go down, I probably could have been able to use my all on Wylder, but it's fine. I think they got this. I think they got this. Nice. Alright, so last time I did the thing, I pretty much okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys, right? So jump up here, you see Holster, like he's just he's pretty much like just nothing. And all that, you get that one option, but instead, I'm actually going to do the normal ending. Because I don't think I've actually done the normal ending with Wylder. So... well, let's do the thing here. And there we go. Even though, like, even though, like, I was down for, like, the final part, but they got through it. Yeah, so... I mean, I will say, like, I'm really not a fan of fighting Hilster, but what can you do? But yeah, that was Wylder's Revenge arc. Even though like I went down more times than I care to admit, on the final fight, but hey, we at least got through it. So, we killed the final two boss. We killed Caligo, we killed Hilster, so I'm happy with it. Alright. So, because we have now done that, um, Wilders now had his fill. So technically, the only ones that kind of come to mind is Guardian and Executor. Now, I don't know 100% for sure, but probably the next one I might do will actually be Guardian. And yeah, I'll probably do Guardian, and I'll still be I'll be donning the the Solaire outfit. So there's that. But I probably might do that. I feel like the set plan is probably sometime like next week, because next week will be around the week of when the DLC will be coming out. However, however I will say, like, when it comes to my streams and everything like that, it's like, yeah, I do have planned days and stuff like that, but sometimes I like Bill to um, randomly stream from time to time. Especially if I'm not doing anything. So, um, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm definitely gonna be I'm probably gonna be trying to keep an eye out for the next Everdark Sovereign boss rotation. See what happens there. Um, I'd say depending on who comes in the rotation, we'll decide about whether or not if I may do like a random little stream or something involving like more Everdark Solvent grinding, boss grinding. Cause I do want to be able to do a thing where it's like I get like a lot of. Cause I do want to do a thing where it's like I get a lot of Sovereign sigils. So yeah, but yeah, we are going to raid. We're going to raid my friend Afflicted. He's playing some Dead by Daylight right now. He was playing marbles on stream earlier because apparently he's the one to do. He's doing a bit of a thing where it's like 1 hour is thing for playing marbles on stream. And then the rest is Dead by Daylight. So yeah. Now I don't know for sure if I will be doing like another little stream today. If I do, it might be some more Doom. Originally I was thinking about like maybe doing more Weapons Mod Wednesday with the Borg remake and Free Doom 2. But you know, but I know also that I do know also that there's the whole situation with um the Doom 2 remade from memory, so I might play around with that or something. So, but yeah, like I said, just, like I said, I wanted to kind of like, maybe just do some night raid, pretty early, like, and, see how things go. Because like I said, like I said, it's kind of like a thing where it's like, I wanted to do more of the revenge arc for Wylder, and plus build also, to do some more stuff and things with, kind of getting pumped up for the DLC. But if you enjoy what you saw today, though, and you watch this on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. And until I see you all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care, everybody, and I hope you all have a good week or weekend.